The Adventures of Sammy the Curious Squirrel. Once upon a time, in the heart of the enchanted forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was not like any ordinary squirrel. He was incredibly curious and always eager to explore the world around him. While his squirrel friends spent their days gathering acorns and playing in the trees, Sammy dreamed of grand adventures and discovering the unknown. One bright morning, as the sun rose over the treetops, Sammy decided it was time to embark on a thrilling adventure. He bid farewell to his friends and family and set off into the forest, following the path less traveled. Sammy's first stop was the River of Shimmering Stones, where the water sparkled like 1,000 diamonds. He hopped from one stone to another, trying to cross the river. But in the middle of the river, he spotted a tiny island covered in lush green grass. On that island stood a mysterious door carved with ancient symbols. Who could have built this door in the middle of the river? Wondered Sammy, his curiosity piqued. With a determined look on his face, he pushed the door open and stepped inside. To his surprise, Sammy found himself in a magical library. Books of all shapes and sizes lined the shelves, and the air was filled with the scent of ancient parchment. Sitting on a comfy armchair, Sammy started reading about enchanted lands and mythical creatures, completely absorbed in his newfound knowledge. As the day wore on, Sammy closed the book and continued his adventure. He journeyed through dense forests, climbed steep mountains, and crossed vast meadows. Along the way, he met a wise old owl, a mischievous raccoon, and a friendly group of talking mushrooms. The most extraordinary encounter was with a talking river, who told Sammy tales of the world beyond the forest. It was like nothing Sammy had ever heard before, and he listened with wide eyes and an open heart. As the sun began to set, Sammy realized that he had gone far from his home. The forest became unfamiliar, and he felt a pang of homesickness. But deep down, he knew that this adventure had taught him invaluable lessons about bravery, friendship, and the beauty of the unknown. With newfound wisdom, Sammy retraced his steps and made his way back to his home in the enchanted forest. His family and friends were overjoyed to see him safe and sound. From that day on, Sammy became known as Sammy the Wise, and he often shared his incredible stories with the other squirrels. He never stopped being curious and exploring, but he also understood the importance of knowing his roots and appreciating the comfort of his home. And so, the adventures of Sammy the Curious Squirrel continued, as he learned that true magic lies not only in the far-off lands but also in the bonds of love, friendship, and the beauty of the enchanted forest he called home. And every now and then, he would find himself venturing out to explore new horizons and unravel the mysteries of the world, all while cherishing the warmth of his little corner of the forest. The end.